Hello, students. A very good morning to all. Welcome back to our online class. Hope you have watched the previous class, and today we are going to focus some more important topics, and it is the continuation of chapter 1, the fish tale. Before moving forward, let us recall the previous topics. See the first one, types of sea animals. So we have seen more than 5 types of sea animals like prawn, squid, jellyfish, etc. Next, types of boats. So we have seen 5 types of boats, that is log boat, oar boat, motor boat, long tail boat and big machine boat. It is also called as traveler. And also we have seen that the distance covered by each boat. Next, distance, speed, time. So we have calculated in problems using distance formula, that is distance equal to speed into time. Next, made fish using some shapes. Students, have you tried to make fish using some shapes? Well, good. Now, let us start our today's session. See here some big numbers in page number 10. Did you heard of the number lakh? Just think it. 1 lakh equal to 100,000. Next, what other things have you heard of in lakhs? Just think over it. Here you have the answer. I have heard following things in lakhs. Number 1, population in towns. Number 2, cost of cars, houses and jewelry. If you have any other option or if you heard anything in lakhs, just discuss about it. Now we move on to the next sum in same page number, that is page number 10. Write the number 1000. Now write 100,000. So how many zeros are there in the number 1 lakh? Easy, isn't it? Here you have the answer or solution. 1000 is equal to 1 and following to that 3 zeros. Next, 100,000. So you know how to write 100. So here we have 1 and following to that 5 zeros. So it is also called as 1 lakh. There are 5 zeros in 1 lakh. Next, we have another one problem in same page number, that is page number 10. There are about 2 lakh boats in our country. So total number of boats in our country is 2 lakh. Half of them are without a motor. So from that 2 lakh, half the boats are without a motor. Now we have to find what is the number of boats with a motor. Write it. So here you have a solution. Total number of boats in our country is equal to 2 lakhs. So that is 2 following to that 5 zeros. Next, number of boats with motor. So they have given half of them are without motor. So remaining is with motor. So that is half. Half means 1 by 2. So 2 lakh divided by 2. If you divide that one, you will get 1 lakh. Got it? Now we can see the next one in page number 10. About 1/4 of the boats with a motor or big machine boats. How many thousand machine boats are there? So we already found number of motor boats is equal to 1 lakh. So we have found in the previous sum, that is 1 lakh. Here they asked to find the big machine boats. So, number of big machine boards is equal to 1/4 of motor boards. So, 1/4 means that is 1 by 4. So, motor board is 1 lakh. So, 1 lakh divided by 4. If you divide 1 lakh by 4, you will get 25,000. So, there are 25,000 machine boards. Have you clear, students? Now, we can see the next one in same page number, that is page number 10. We also have a name of this big number. 100 lakh is called a crore. Okay, 100 lakh is called a crore. Where have you heard of a crore? What was the number used for? Just think over it. Have you heard anything in crores? Here you have an answer. I have heard of population of India in crores. It is more than 100 crores. Next, try writing the number 1 crore. So 1 crore is written as 1 and following to that you have 7 zeros. So I have put commas in between. From the last ones, tens, hundreds. So after 100 I have put comma. Next 1000 and 10,000. So after 2 digit you have to put comma. Next lakh and 10 lakh. So after 2 digit you have to put comma, and finally you have crore. So this is 1 crore. 1 crore is written as 1 and following to that you have to put 7 zeros. In between you should put commas. Got it, students? So students, up to this you have a make note on your textbook itself. Now we can see the next one in page number 11. The fish market. Fazila says this kingfish weighs 8 kg. I will sell the whole for rupees 1200. See the picture here. The kingfish is very big fish and its weight is 8 kg. She is going to sell the fish as rupees 1200. Here you have one problem in practice time. At what price per kg did Fazila sell the kingfish? So per kg means that is 1 kg. So we have to find the amount for 1 kg. Here you have a solution. Total price of 8 kg kingfish is equal to rupees 1200. Price of 1 kg kingfish is equal to 1200 divided by 8. So if you divide this, you will get 150. So price of 1 kg kingfish is equal to rupees 150. Students, always keep this in your mind. If they given many things price or weight and they ask to find for one things means you have to divide. Suppose if they given one thing's price or weight and they ask to find for many things means you have to multiply. Always remember this and keep this in your mind. And then apply over to it. Understand, children? Now we move on to the next one in page number 11. Florama sells prawns for rupees 150 a kg. A kg means that is 1 kg. So 1 kg is 150 rupees. Here you have a picture of prawn. I hope you all have seen and tasted too. Good. Now we can move on to the practice time. Second sum. Florama had sold 10 kg prawns today. How much money did she get for that? So students, as I have said already, if they given one thing's price or weight and they ask to find for many things means you have to multiply. Yes. Here you have a solution. Price of 1 kg prawns is equal to rupees 150. It's already given in the question. Next, price of 10 kg prawns is equal to rupees 150 into 10. If you multiple 150 into 10, you will get 1500. So, the price of 10 kg prawns is equal to rupees 1500. Is it clear, students? Now, see the next one in page number 11. Gracie sells swordfish for rupees 60 a kg. So, as I have said already, a kg means that is 1 kg. So, 1 kg is equal to rupees 60. See the picture of swordfish here. Next, Mini sells sardine fish at rupees 40 a kg. So 1 kg is equal to rupees 40. See the picture of sardine fish. So by having this information, we are going to solve one problem for your better understanding. See here, practice time in page number 11. Gracie sold 6 kg swordfish. Mini has earned as much money as Gracie. How many kg of sardines did Mini sell? So, have you understand the question? So, Gracie sold 6 kg swordfish. In previous slide, I have said 1 kg is equal to 60 rupees. So, here she is selling 6 kg swordfish. Mini has earned as much money as Gracie. So, Mini also earning same money as Gracie have earned. Here we have to find how many kg of sardines did Mini sell. So, here you have a solution. Price of 1 kg swordfish is equal to rupees 60. Next, Gracie earned on selling 6 kg swordfish is equal to 60 into 6 is equal to, if you multiple 60 into 6, you will get 360. So, Gracie earned on selling 6 kg swordfish is equal to rupees 360. Now, cost of 1 kg sardines is equal to rupees 40. So in previous slide itself it's given 1 kg sardines is equal to rupees 40. So weight of sardines sold by Mini to earn same as Gracie. So Gracie earned rupees 360. So Mini also going to earn same as Gracie. So here you have 360 divided by 40 is equal to 9 kg. So Mini sold 9 kg sardines. So both have earned same money. If you multiple 9 into 40, you will get rupees 360. So Gracie as well as Mini both have earned same amount of money. Got it? Next, we can see in page number 12, fourth sum. Bashir has rupees 100. He spends 1/4 of the money on squid and another 3/4 on prawns. So 1/4 means that is 1/4. So remaining money he spends on prawns. Here you have a solution. Bashir has money is equal to rupees 100. So total money he had is rupees 100. Next, 1/4 of the money spent on squid. As I have said already, 1/4 means 1/4. That is rupees 100 divided by 4. If you divide this one, you will get rupees 25. So remaining money, remaining 3/4 of the money spent on prawns. So total amount subtract the 1/4 of the money. So here you have rupees 100 minus rupees 25. If you subtract this one, you will get rupees 75. Got it? 1/4 means 25 rupees and remaining 3/4 means the 75 rupees. So out of 100 rupees. Got it, students? Next, here you have assignment in page number 12. So A sum I have solved, B sum you have to solve. See the A sum. Bashir bought squid for rupees 25. So cost of 1 kg squid is equal to rupees 50. Here you have a question. How many kg of squid did he buy? The solution is rupees 50 gives 1 kg of squid. So rupees 25 gives 1 by 50 into 25. So is equal to 1 by 2, that is half kg squid. So Bashir brought half kg squid for rupees 25. Okay, this sum I have solved. The same way you have to solve for B sum. See the B sum, he bought prawns for rupees 75. So cost of 1 kg prawns is equal to rupees 150. Now you have to find how many kg of prawns did he buy. So see the A sum, refer it and then solve the B sum. Okay, copy all the 4 sums in practice time in your classwork. Understand, children? Okay, students. In chapter 1, we have some more topics still. So I'll catch you in the another session for the different topics and some more problems. Thank you.